Same, but different.
He still's got the power of the alpha.
Whoa!
This is incredible.
Righteous revenge.
Thank you to HUEL for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
28 years later,
Hey,
Bone Temple.
whoa.
I didn't even wait for him to get his headphones
Nope,
on.
she didn't.
Nope.
That's how I rock and roll. He looked scared. He didn't have his headphones on. We have to get to it. We're excited about this movie. Everyone says it's freaking great. How are you?
I'm good. You got me scared and ready to go.
Yep,
so
that's
I'm
how we
good.
rock and roll
yes,
here.
Thank
We
you.
Try to wake you up. I know it's cold in here. It's been rainy. What about you?
I'm good. I'm excited. I rewatched the first one right before coming in today, so I'm ready to see what the Bone Temple's all about.
How are you, Tara?
How you doing, girl? Beautiful.
Can someone give us subtitles for that?
For all the minions out there.
Yeah, leave it in the comments. What did I just say? Isn't that a fun game for everyone? Okay, let's see what's happening here.
You know what she said? Follow me on the Rage Pod.
Yeah, please. And can y'all help out and like subscribe to my freaking YouTube channel? I watch reality over there. You know to get up on it. Okay, let's do this. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Ray Fiennes is top bill here. Okay, interesting.
Love him.
Aaron
you're gonna
Taylor
hit-
Johnson was in the last
Oh,
one.
we were going to start with his origin, Kelson's.
Oh God, that was so loud.
That was very abrupt. Or not.
Aaron Taylor Johnson was top billing in the last one, right?
28 years later.
And it begins.
Yep.
Ooh.
Immediately feel the directorial difference.
Oh my God, this is an abandoned like water park thing.
Oh, is that Jimmy and his...
Oh, we're starting off
Group,
immediately.
Oh wow, we're right back at it.
Oh, poor boy.
Poor Spike.
Oh, look at the little baby. It's all for old Nick.
And that's the knife his dad gave him. He has in his hand.
You understand, this is a fight to the death.
Oh my God.
God,
No quarter.
what a cult.
Are you watching, Father?
Oh, yes.
Dark Lord. To see if the boy has what it takes to be a finger. Good.
Oh.
Okay, fight.
Oh my God.
Oh.
See that? It'll make it easier for you.
Oh God.
Never underestimate your opponent, especially when they're top billing.
Dang it! I thought I got him.
He's just a boy, guys.
I know. God, I hate it. Bite his hand.
Go on.
Damn.
Dang it, dude. Okay, get the knife, kid. Come on.
I'm just messing with you, kid. Go on, kid. Go on. Take it. Back it up!
Oh God.
Taunting him.
I feel so bad for Spike right now.
I was.
Fuck's sake, just finish it. He's half your fucking size.
I tell you what, after I'm done with this little prick, how about me and you? Fancy that?
Ah!
Get her done.
Yeesh. That'll do it.
You little I'm gonna skin you with your own blade.
Oh, God.
You're gonna bleed out, buddy. Right
Yeah.
inside that pool.
He's a gusher. Got an artery,
Bye-bye.
Good job, Spike. Oh, Jesus. Oh,
That's
my
a lot
God.
of blood.
That's exactly where
Yeah,
your
got
huge artery
him.
is.
Yep,
I feel
yep,
like
yep.
he can bleed out in that pool.
You're gonna die,
Hey,
brother?
God,
Oh,
Jesus Christ, man.
He's for sure gonna die.
Yeah. How is he still standing right now?
I know. I'm surprised he isn't falling over.
That's not how it fucking works.
No, Jimmy's right. That's not how it works at all.
That's literally a pool of blood.
Please help me. Please, I'm scared.
What?
Fascinating the contrast between taunting to being helpless.
That's all I'm getting.
What are you getting, Jimmy?
Ooh.
Oh, they all go by Jimmy?
Getting hungry?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Getting horny? Getting sleepy?
Getting dead.
Oh, look how
Oh, sleepy.
Shadow over his
yeah,
body.
but-
Pretty cool.
Bless.
white the body's getting as the blood is draining.
What's your name, son? Your name is...
Oh, don't give Jimmy.
Oh, took his wig off. He's a bald boy.
So you gonna throw it to Spike? Yeah, figured that. You're a blondie now.
You're a Jimmy now.
Just elevating the camera up like that as they're panning out. Wow.
Yeah, this one already feels more cinematic because Danny Boyle was doing some experimental stuff in the last one. The
right. Yeah. We were talking about that with like the camera with the phone shots. Yeah.
The phone shots, how he would show death with the zombies and like go the different angles with it.
See, it looks real pretty, and then you're like, insects. A million an inch, and I don't think I can be doing it.
Shots like that. Might happen.
No, I don't want it.
Aaron Taylor Johnson?
Okay, I wasn't sure.
No, that doesn't look like him.
Oh, I thought it
was a
was
different guy.
I thought it was him too.
Yeah, because he had long hair in the last one.
Yeah. Maybe if he's not in this one, he'll be in the third one. Or sorry.
Oh, shit! Jesus, that got me.
Sorry, I meant the our fifth one.
Yeah, we knew what you meant.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
Samson's back.
Look how many arrows he has in him.
Big Daddy Alpha. Oh! Oh, God!
Yeah!
Damn!
That's his thing. He rips their skulls out with their spines.
Looked amazing.
That was all in camera too. That was crazy.
I want to see him go up against a Yautja.
Yeah.
It'd be a fun battle.
God, that was cool.
Oh, back with the doc.
Is that Ray Fiennes?
Yes, it is. Covers
I can
himself
tell
in
by the shape
iodine.
of his head. The whole iodine thing is like, I love that part of the storyline.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Oh, is that the pregnant zombie? It was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow, we're picking up, literally immediately after the last one.
See them walking hand in hand across the bridge of midnight.
Oh, God.
Oh, fascinating. We're treating the zombies as more characters this time because we teased it. Look at it, Andrew.
Why?
Brains.
No.
Here, this is not a movie you watch while you eat.
God, no. I almost barfed just now. I haven't eaten today, y'all. Oh.
Hey, Samson. Yeah.
Yeah, I know they've
Kelson,
they've interacted.
Yeah, Kelson calls him Samson.
Whoa!
Oh, he's wisened up.
Whoa, look at that. That's a crazy shot. I love that.
Aaron, it's the thing.
Brandon Grimm's in this?
Hey.
This is fascinating because we just got to see a glimpse of this in the last one. Tease their relationship.
This is strange. Possibly a world's first, Samson. You have a name. I chose it when I first saw the new alpha that had taken the woods as his hunting ground.
Oh, God.
I named you for your size and strength and hair. I'm Dr. Kelson.
Not the size of his brain.
Right now I feel more like Androcles moving thorns from the lion's paw. Which means you owe me, by the way. Just kidding. I'm NHS, no charge.
Oh, what a nice doctor.
The Bone Temple. Oh, that's a face.
Oh, God.
Face on a rock.
Gross.
It's like a moth on there.
Yeah. Down in the bunker we go.
Oh,
Ugh.
I love that he's the main character this time around.
Yeah.
That's incredible framing.
I'm going to trust you, Samson.
Oh, be careful.
I have what you want right here. If you kill me, if my head is pulled from my shoulders, you won't get to have it. It's a transaction, Samson. It's a quid pro quo. Suddenly, I'm not entirely sure you understand Latin.
I almost felt like it was getting through to him a little bit.
Yeah, I wonder if Samson knows what's happening or if he's like kind of getting high.
It looks like he's
both.
getting high, like via facial reactions. But yeah, I wonder.
Just chilling now.
I wonder if you understand anything I say.
This is like his Wilson.
If not the meaning of my words, the meaning in the tone of my voice, that I am no threat to you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Mean you no harm. Do you know the sound of your name? Samson.
What a brilliant way to take this.
Most wondrous would be to hear you speak a single word. It would be miraculous to discover that the infection lies over your mind, clouding it, not replacing it.
Right.
In this tranquil state, do you have memories, a trace of what you once were? Or do I just give you peace and respite? Nothing wrong with that, Samson. Nothing wrong with peace and respite. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with peace, respite.
You just take some yourself?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. You pregnant?
Might
I see
be.
a small bump, I think.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I saw that in his face.
Jono.
All right.
Oh, is that? No, that.
Oh, God. I don't want that. I don't want it.
No, sir. Yeah, idiot.
Oh, my God. Like, move faster than that. He just... Oh, God. Yeah.
You had one job, Jono.
Jonah screwed up, dude, later.
Dude. Like, you knew this was going to happen.
What about me? Wait!
What do you mean, wait? What are they going to do? I mean, they could help you, but, like, don't they have arrows? But I don't know.
Ooh.
You're cooked.
Oh, you got blood.
Yeah, you got blooded.
It's in the eye. You're a goner,
It's
kid.
in the eye and his mouth. He's gonna start puking now.
Oh, God, that's
really
tough to
fast.
watch. That was set. That was like, boom.
We're gonna tell him.
What happened?
So we lost Jonah.
Jono lost himself.
Fair deal.
Listen to some Eminem getting affected by zombies.
George, I'm sorry, I've got bad news. George, I said that.
We've guessed.
What?
You've got
Jimmy.
Oh.
Oh.
What's happening? What's happening?
Hello.
Oh, God.
There's someone I wanted to meet.
Go nowhere without a fight. Nowhere but for this one occasion.
Oh. Gene.
Tinky Winky.
Jimmy Spike.
Tinky Winky decided to come back. Found that Lala and Poe had not only lost one of the apples, but they'd lost the entire fucking bag. Do you not know the Teletubbies?
Oh, right. That was what was on the TV, right?
Yeah.
They had televisions on their tums. And on television, they viewed themselves, but with another television on their tum, which they also viewed themselves on.
Uh-huh.
Do they call them Teletubbies in the UK? Because they're Teletubbies in the US.
They are Teletubbies here, but I don't know.
Let us know, UK audience.
What are you doing here?
Enjoying the hospitality of good folk. We, a group of wanderers, hungry and tired, brought in with open arms and broad smiles, and nourished.
Brought in.
You broke my flow.
Oh.
The gate was open.
It was not. Brought in and nourished in both stomach and heart. Our Are we not welcome?
You know you're not.
Well, I do now. No, Dipsy Dad. Oh no. We've got off on the wrong foot.
Jesus.
Oh boy.
It's because we haven't been properly introduced. Fingers.
Jimmy. Jimmy. Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Jemima.
Jemima.
Roberto Calamari.
Are you going to leave?
Yes. Obviously, we're going to kill you first.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was like,
Ooh. Ooh.
oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Buddy, I would have put that hot water on top of the guy and then banged him over the head with the pan, but that's me.
Jeez.
She is pregnant.
Yeah. Not canceled. Hell
Yeah. You're saved.
It would frustrate old Nick to lose both her and the baby.
Yes, sir, Jimmy.
Poor Spike, dude.
All for charity.
Poor his family.
Tomorrow, Pastors New. Go find Pastors New.
I'm missing charity.
Fuck off.
Oh, it's a chick from Secret Invasion.
Oh, God, that shaky cam. Yeah, that's the vibe
He
right
looks
there.
so unfazed.
Oh, that's the guy.
Oh,
Whoa.
Bye, Jono.
Nice, girl. I don't like you because you're a Jimmy, but dang, you got moves.
And that was very tactical how she got out of the way of the blood.
That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
The POV is great because you know they're watching.
Also, they can't hear the music.
Exactly.
You are fucking shitting me.
Yeah. Totally normal reaction to that.
And you shall offer charity to the world of man. And for this, you alone shall be my heir. And your 7 fingers shall hold your crown. How's that? How's that?
7 finger, 7 Jimmies.
Sir Lord Jimmy Crystal, favored son of Old Nick.
That's why he was having Spike and the other one do tryouts.
We search for souls to deliver to my father, and we offer you charity. Today's charitable act shall be
Don't let Spike do it.
of the shirt.
Great reaction from him.
Yeah. There's not a lot of lines in this one.
I
He's
know,
doing a
but
great
his
job.
physical acting is fantastic. You can feel how terrified he is in every scene. And you don't want his soul, his loss of innocence to happen.
I mean, he's already lost his innocence, but yeah, it is some semblance sad. The last one was a coming of age story, and he's kind of in the back, not in the background, but he has to be like a subservient.
Jesus! Oh, wow, no!
Poor little Jimmy or Spike.
No!
He said he didn't show it all the way.
Ah!
Valid response.
That would be Tara and I if we were there. Probably worse than that.
Can't avoid this, kid. This is what we do.
She's the most
What you
empathetic
do
of
is
them.
effed, girl.
There's something we need to talk about. The medicine I've been giving you, it's a cocktail of various things, but the main and most powerful component is morphine. At your rate of consumption, I only have enough for 2 more weeks.
No.
Last 28 years, I've searched every medicine cabinet in a 70-mile radius. We won't find any more.
Damn.
Shit.
Wow.
Inevitably, one way or another, the opiate peace you have found with me
It'll
will
end.
end.
No.
But there is something I can offer you.
So heartbreaking.
A different kind of peace. A place in the ossuary, in a way, a home.
Be with, what, Isa?
I want you to have lasting peace, Samson. And I think you want to have peace too. And that's why you've become friends. Good friends.
I feel like it's too early in the film for this to happen still.
If there was just some way you could give consent.
Don't watch back, please.
There is the scent.
I'm scared. I don't know.
Sleep well, Samson.
Is he about to say something? Whoa!
Oh my God.
I was about to say 2-3 minutes ago, is he going to say something?
Did you? Samson.
Their brain is still there.
Say it again.
Oh my God.
Poor pregnant woman in the top attic part is just kill him already. Sheesh.
Oh,
God, I didn't want that.
incredible prosthetics.
Choose a finger to fight. If you win,
You get to become one of us.
place and I call you Jimmy.
Yay.
If you lose, you get charity. If you refuse, you get charity.
What an offer.
Nod or shake your head.
What do you do in that situation?
You fight unless I mean I would fight. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh.
I knew it. Oh, God, here we go.
I wish someone would choose Jimmy Prime.
Oh, she's done. Oh no, she's crazy. Oh, she gonna whoop your ass.
We are grateful. Old Nick is here, Jimmy's. He watches through my eyes. He smells the blood and fear.
What does he see?
I can feel his lips on my ear whispering. Fight.
Oh God.
She looks crazy.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't tell if it was like I'm ready to die or you just messed up because I'm the deadliest one of all of the Jimmys.
I feel like she's going to... I could be wrong. I feel like she's going to take him out. Also, he's been, like, strung up for hours.
Yeah.
Oh, in the bunda.
She deadly.
In the bunda.
Damn.
Wow.
Jamila.
But she got does she still have the knife? She does. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, God. The freaking vein.
You're gonna bleed out. You're gonna bleed out.
I hate vein stuff. That's the worst.
You are gonna bleed out.
I don't like it.
You just better. Look at her trying to get it.
Oh God.
You gonna slit his throat?
Beautifully done, Jemima. The boy's pain is Old Nick's delight. Choose your act.
I want to take his trousers off.
Oh God.
Gonna
She's
cut his
gonna.
weenie?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, my God. Please
Jeez.
Leave his Oscar Mayer out of this.
Don't start planning your revenge now, honey. We've got to stay cool and calm up here and take them when they least expect it.
Listen to me.
Okay.
They would have just stabbed you in the neck.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah, you picked the craziest one of them all.
You chose me because you thought I was weaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you going to be thinking? As I rip the skin, it's for
Whoa!
Oh my God. Oh my God. Pregnant girl did some
She
shite.
let it swing down and hit her in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's lost.
My cat is lost?
My cat. Getting fresh.
What
The fuck?
I like how they're taking their time.
What does that even mean? Ugh.
Oh, shit! Oh, my God.
What a reveal.
Yeah, I like how they took their time on that one.
Girl, I don't know why you wouldn't hide after that, but I guess you wanted him to see your face, that you saved him. Oh, God. Okay. What is this guy doing? Where's he going?
Please, let's kill these Jimmys.
Okay, that's a propane. Okay, yeah, open that puppy up, and then what?
Whoa!
Oh, nice! Woo!
Damn, nice
Great
job by that
stunt.
stunt guy, yeah.
Righteous revenge.
Oh, no,
Oh.
buddy. At least he took
You
one
did
out.
some good right before you went down, kid. You did some good.
It's a lot of fucking screaming. I suppose there's always screaming with charity.
Damn, they have
That just
no
doesn't
idea.
sound like normal screaming.
2 Jimmys are taken out.
That sound like normal screaming to you, Jimmy.
What does? What is normal screaming?
I mean, what's screaming supposed to sound like? It's people shitting themselves, isn't it? Don't mind me, I'm overthinking it.
Oh, God. Ooh, coming for you. Phenomenal. Don't work. Good job.
Really incredible.
Oh, okay. You got out. I'm surprised by that.
Insane film this is.
Oh, God.
Just let her go, bro.
Kid, catch her. Bring her to me.
Like, I'm gonna
Oh, God.
stay with her. I'm not gonna catch her.
Yeah.
Oh, be careful if you go that way.
Just let her out. Don't do it, Jimmy or Spike.
Right. Yeah.
Let's join forces.
Are
Let's
you gonna
get out
shoot
of
the
this.
gate so she can go open
Yeah,
it?
he's not going to be able to. There's no way.
Take me with you.
Hey!
Yes. Here we go. This is the plan, Spike.
Please take me with you.
Not fully, but she
odds.
kind of looks a tiny bit like with Jodie Cromer. Is that her name?
Are you gonna betray him?
Thank you.
Yeah, of course you're gonna betray him.
Oh. Yeah, she don't like the Jimmys. Listen, she couldn't trust you. I don't blame her, and she's pregnant.
I understand her perspective, but I mean, he could have shot you.
Did she just punch him or she stabbed him?
Just punched him, I think. I get it. She just lost everyone she loves, so I mean.
He's dead.
God, that scared me.
You're alone.
Yes, Sir Jimmy.
I'm confused. I thought I told you to bring the woman to me.
You did.
The woman who crushed Jemima's skull with a big fuck-off hook.
I'm scared.
Where would you let somebody like that go?
I didn't let her go.
Then where is she?
Just lie. Say you shot her and she ran away.
She fought back. It had to kill her.
She fought back, Jimmy's.
Okay. They're going to want to see the body, though.
He was in danger of being overpowered by a pregnant woman. How did you kill her?
With an arrow.
Where's her body?
Exactly. I'm like, come on, kid, think.
Somewhere in the woods.
Somewhere hard to find, I expect.
Uh-huh.
He's not
Yeah,
buying
he knows.
anything.
Did you not think to cut off her face?
Jesus.
Bring that to me. Or her unborn
charity.
child.
Ugh.
What are you crying about?
I'm sorry.
Not me, you should be apologising too. It's old Nick you've let down. Ask whether he accepts your apology or requires something more, like your gammy fucking face cut off, for example.
Oh, God.
You should call on him, sir.
Haven't we lost enough tonight?
If he hadn't run away, we all know he would have been chosen to fight. He don't deserve to be a finger, sir. Look at him now, the bastard's fucking quivering.
Yeah, I agree.
What?
We should ask old Nick about young Jimmy.
This is a bait and switch with her, right?
Has to be.
I'll call on him right now.
No, we should ask him in person.
Oh, you can take him to Samson?
We should ask old Nick about young Jimmy in person.
Jimmy, old Nick does not just appear in person when requested.
No, of course not, but
Oh, she can take him to the Bone Temple.
What?
I saw him
Yep.
You saw old Nick?
with my own eyes. He had red skin. And he had this great building of human bones behind him. His palace, I dare say. And he was cavorting with one of his very own demons. An alpha, no less. Sat at his master's feet like a fucking lamb.
Ah.
So should we let old Nick himself decide?
And old Nick knows him pretty well. Wow. What a...
Dang, dude.
Is that Radiohead? Yeah, this might be Radiohead. Wow.
Wow, eating berries and not heads? Look at you, Samson.
He's trying to come up with a recipe because he ran out of, I bet, to try to keep it going.
Samson! Shit.
Dude, the production design is freaking amazing in this movie.
So is it him? Is that actually old Nick?
Is that actually old Nick? Is that actually old Nick?
Play along. Say yes.
Aye, it is.
Hey. Thank God.
Did you know your dad was going to be here, sir? You were leaving us here all alone.
Yes, Jimmy, I was. I mean, I didn't know he was here in this castle.
Why are you acting this way? Or have you just lost your mind and forgot what your dad looked like?
He's got a few dotted around his kingdom. A couple in the Highlands, very nice. This one must be new, which is why I didn't know about it already.
Does look pretty old.
New is in the last 5 or 10 years, which is not long in architectural.
So we're going to go down there, go and meet him?
No, not until I have spoken to him first. One thing I can tell you about old Nick is you do not want to catch him on a bad day. You guys stay put. Be back soon.
First time he's actually felt vulnerable.
Because, yeah, we didn't really get much insight into his relationship and feelings about his father, other than what we saw in the beginning of the last movie.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Ugh. God, I hate it. The sound going in and out kills me. Like, it's scary.
It's a cool insight into,
very jarring.
into his mind.
Totally. That would make me want to maybe eat people. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, God.
Aaron Crows. Inside joke for y'all.
Jimmy needs a knife.
Yes, definitely a knife. Guns do not work in this situation with crows.
Or a bazooka.
Or a bazooka. Might be good. Tara's like, what are y'all
You guys will
talking
understand
about?
what that means hopefully soon. Me and Andrew have been working on something.
Yes. Oh, I love how he's out of focus right there in the background.
Hello.
Hello?
You're not Samson?
Ralph Fiennes is old, but he's like fit AF a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
Like,
Ray,
I'm like,
Ray,
bro,
Ray
look at
Fiennes
his
is
arms,
Ray
dude.
Fiennes is in great shape.
Like, wowza.
Are you old Nick?
Old Nick?
Yes.
No. I don't know any old Nick.
Everybody knows old Nick.
Well, I honestly don't. I'm called Ian.
Ian Kelson.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm totally sure.
Because old Nick is known for being a little tricksy.
You must be Nick.
Trying to justify it.
You mean Satan?
Of course I fucking do.
And so why would you think that I was... Oh, my skin color.
And the old bone temple.
I'm not Satan. I am Dr. Ian Kelson.
Doctor, who are all these poor fuckers then?
It's a memorial to the dead.
And your skin is orange because...
It's iodine. It kills the virus that causes infection.
Doctor, okay. So you believe all this zombie shite was caused by science and bugs and whatnot?
Rather than...
old Nick?
I'm an atheist. You're a Satanist.
Well, there it is. Mystery solved. I'll be honest, I didn't know what the fuck was going on just now. I'm sweating.
Oh.
I thought I was about to meet my father.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
You believed you were about to meet your father?
Aye, heart was pounding out my fucking chest.
Because your father is Satan?
Yep. Old Nick's my old man.
I don't mind talking.
Yes.
Haven't done it in a while.
Just, I don't actually know my father too well. I mean, he speaks to me often enough, but I never get to sit with him or see him.
He's not talking about... Okay, he's never talking about his literal dad.
Oh, you hear him in your head?
The whole fucking time, Ian.
This is actually one of my favorite interactions so far.
That's it. I've got my peeps waiting for me not too far away, but they can sit tight. No rush.
It's definitely an unexpected interaction.
Yeah.
What if it's not really old Nick down there? Not old Nick. Orange skin, palace of bones, communing with demons. Who the fuck else is it going to be? I think we should just leave him alone. Leave him alone? No. That's not how we roll, kid. And that's not some old man.
Is that the actress from Solo?
She's also from Falcon Winter Soldier.
Oh, you said that earlier, right?
Yeah.
That's old Nick. And how strange and glorious it will be to meet you.
Y'all are sold on
I
the
just tell from
old
the
Nick
freckles.
juice.
The real question is Sir Lord Jimmy Crystal his son? Is he even a real Sir Lord?
Oh, okay.
Now we're getting to it.
Do you ever get the sense that Sir Jimmy is full of shite?
Yes.
Brawn castles in the Highlands. That's bollocks. Why has he never mentioned them before? And I seen him when he put the binoculars up to his eyes. He'd never seen that sight before in his fucking life.
Do something about this. Let's take out these ones first.
Guys, girls, rejects, I cannot believe we are already a month into 2026. Now, last year I made this whole big goal about dropping a bunch of weight. It was a big lesson in discipline and pushing past the limiting belief in what I could achieve in my 30s. It was a lot of fun. But now this year, I want to enjoy a little bit more food and, of course, have a healthier relationship with food in my own body, as a matter of fact. It's more about maintenance and overcoming some mental body dysmorphia things that I deal with. And a big part of that has been choosing foods that are good for me while also choosing ones that taste good. And that's where something like HUEL has been a big part of that. As a matter of fact, I actually use HUEL a few times during the week during my cut, but I just haven't been able to let them go. Their black condition ready to drink is just so dang efficient and tasty. The chocolate peanut butter one is the talk of the town. If you watched our most recent live stream, we went on a random tangent talking about how this is so good. It wasn't a sponsored segment. We just had a chit chat about it. And speaking of chit chatting about it with Koi, I found this once, but this is true. I found this hidden behind a bunch of sparkling water. I was like, I need to shoot this for the ad, and I wasn't able to find it. I'm pretty sure Koi hid this because he's coming in tomorrow and he wanted to make sure no one else was able to take it while we're waiting for our reorder. I'm on to you, son of a bee. Anyway, it's a complete meal in a bottle, packed with 35 grams of protein, 27 essential vitamins and minerals, no artificial sweeteners, gluten-free, vegan, each bottle under $5, and it actually keeps me full. If I want something a little thicker, more customizable, you can also take their Black Edition powder. I got a whole bunch of flavors at home. I take one of these like 4 to 5 times a week. They're daily greens. Daily. I should take them 7 days a week. Anyway, it's not about perfection. It's about consistency. And they really help me keep consistent, especially when I'm too lazy to, pack food for here. Anyway, limited time offer. Get HUEL today with my exclusive offer of 15% off online with my code REJECTS at HUEL.com/rejects. New customers only. Thank you to HUEL for partnering and supporting our channel yet again.
I was only 8 when it all went out of whack. But a man of your age must have a few memories from before.
I remember details, events, and people.
If Samson sees him hanging out, he's going to get jealous.
That's a good point.
And telephones and personal computers. I have no real memory of that at all. That said, I do remember there was a sense of certainty.
I remember church most of all, and when the demons came, that's where I hid.
You lived in the house next to the church?
Right next to it.
Was it the rectory?
Yeah.
And your father was the vicar?
Yeah.
If my mother and sisters had hid in the church, they'd have been all right, but they stayed at home. They got their heads caved in.
What about your father?
He was leading the infected, Ian. He was leading the demons on the charge. A great army with him at the fore.
Wow.
And that was the last time you saw him?
Yeah. Then I saw you, and...
Nothing happened in between those 2 points.
My peeps, I told them that you were Old Nick, but you aren't, and now they're expecting to meet you.
I see.
You're in a bit of a bind, too.
How so?
Because if you can't help me with my problem,
I'll kill
I'm
ya.
going to force feed you your own intestines until you can no longer breathe.
Yes, that is a bind.
I like you. You're easy to talk to. Not sure I've ever liked anyone before.
Thank you. They say the devil's always up for making a deal.
I mean, I'd play Nick too.
At nightfall tomorrow, Old Nick will grant us an audience. But there are rules. When in the company of the Dark Lord, as you must expect. Nobody may touch him, and nobody may address him directly. Only I may speak to him, his favored son and heir.
Well, Spike knows who he is, but I wonder how he's going to react when he sees Spike.
How's that?
How's
How's that?
Fascinating.
Yeah, she didn't even react or say anything.
Yeah.
He knows he's full of shit.
God. An interesting thickening of the plot.
I haven't feared my life ending for many years. I live alone. My work is complete. But today, I did feel fear. What will happen to Samson if I'm gone? They're coming back tomorrow, so I want to try something tonight. I'd planned for it to be gradual, but...
Oh, it's the stuff he's been working on.
I think so, yeah.
I've been developing an idea about the nature of the infection. There is a physical component, hemorrhage and uncontrolled cell growth. But what if there is a psychiatric component too? When the infected attack, what do they see? I've seen them kill children. So you must be seeing something that isn't there.
Yeah.
Seeing something that isn't there. A doctor would call that psychosis.
That makes total sense.
I'm a doctor, Samson.
Fascinating.
I'd like to try treating the psychosis.
I've never seen this angle in a zombie movie before.
I'm going to ask you to swallow these tablets.
I'm over here thinking, like, how do you describe what's a synopsis for this movie? Like, how do you give somebody like
the pitch for this?
Yeah, a bite-sized like summary.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm just hunting for breakfast.
Oh my God! Jesus.
Damn. Get Spike.
Get him. Get him.
Good job, kiddo. Yeah. There we go.
Where did you think you were going?
No, Jimmy, I was just...
No, you were trying to nip away.
Oh, God.
You know that lad who stabbed in the leg was my best fucking mate, and you took him away. Well, you cowardice.
Why are you blaming him?
He took him away? He was self-defending.
Blade slowly into
I hope the girl that's been friends with him,
Oh,
yeah.
there we go. Yes. Kick his butt, dude.
Kill him.
Yeah, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
You just got jimmied.
Where the fuck did you think you were going to go? Anywhere
Anywhere but here.
I've been to anywhere. It's not.
You can go home to your island. Just wait for the low tide.
You need to stick with me, kid. We'll go far.
Yeah, she's just waiting for the right moment.
He was trying to escape.
He said he was too scared to meet Old Nick in person.
Nice.
He couldn't face it.
Good lie.
I tried to talk him out of it, but he wouldn't have it. He tried to fight me. I had to kill him.
That's not what happened.
Back her up.
That is what happened, sir.
She's good at staying unfazed while she's telling lies, though.
Well, let's see what Old Nick says tonight.
I just realized, how does Jimmy Prime keep his hair so lush? And it's all this, what's his product
It always
routine?
does look good.
Samson!
Uh-oh.
Did it work, my friend? Were you lost and
And now
now
you're
found?
I like that writing. Maybe bathing. Yeah, maybe so.
What am I?
He's gone from eating blackberries to bathing.
Yeah. And wearing clothes.
And wearing clothes. Oh. I've been so enthralled with his performance in this film.
Surely. Oh, his eyes
Look
aren't
at his
red
eyes.
anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Cleared up.
Well, curious how his interactions would be with the other infected now.
Oh, is this where your girl died with the
it's
baby?
Same tree.
Yeah.
And he took up that soldier, right?
Return to the scene of the crime. He's going to get re-traumatized and regress.
Whoa.
Just need to take a load off. Wow, Mosey's felt human. You having memories, dude?
Wow.
No way. Holy shit. Him as a little boy, yo.
That's wild.
Moon. Whoa.
All right. Do you think that this had to be the day of the attack? Or, I mean, when the outbreak, whatever.
This is where he got infected.
Ticket, please. Ticket, love.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Shit.
That's so terrible.
Ticket!
Oh, God, no. Oh, God. Oh, here we are. Here we go.
back, and
Here
we're
we
back.
go. Here we go.
Have a ticket.
Whoa!
Oh! They're going to kill him? Oh, no. Okay.
He still's got the power of the alpha.
Go!
This is awesome.
This is incredible.
Out the window. Ah!
Can he be reinfected? Oh, no.
I don't want it.
Oh!
Ah! Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
There's so many. There's too many.
There's way too many.
That was crazy. That was
Fight
crazy.
choreography was off the chain.
Okay.
At all.
Let's turn this up to 11.
Oh. Oh,
Ooh, beautiful shot.
gorgeous.
That's just flexing, and I love it.
I love that Iron Maiden is being used to sell the satanic
Right.
culture.
Passage of time.
Whoa.
Nightfall.
Love that. That took a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
It did.
He put in some time.
He awaits us, Jimmys. How's that?
I would too. I don't want to eat my own intestines.
We've lost 4 Jimmys over the course of this movie. I just realized those are repurposed shoes.
Mm-hmm. They're like Adidas. Wow.
Whoa.
Not gonna lie, I'd like to have a drink here. I just don't want it to be real.
Woe to you, O earth and sea.
Oh, he's selling it.
He really is.
Beast with wrath.
Oh, look at him.
Because he knows the time.
Now I understand these stories I was posting.
This is great.
Yeah, but hey, didn't we see that the plug was kind of starting to come apart?
The what?
The plug that he put in was
A little
it was a
bit.
little bit loose. Is it gonna just come up? Is it gonna come off?
Possibly.
Yeah, this is awesome though.
Oh,
This is awesome.
This is so sick.
oh my God! Look at
Yo.
Whoa!
this. Oh, is it the psychosis? Is it the drugs?
Oh.
Is it the drugs?
Where's Samson? There he is. There's our boy.
Oh!
Covered in blood.
Oh my God!
I will return.
My God! Look at him. Oh wow! Yeah, they're in it.
I need a gif of just him going like this.
Whoa!
Oh,
What?
where did he go?
He's disappeared. Oh, gnarly. Hell
The
yeah.
Iron Maiden.
This is the best concert I've ever seen. God, that looks cool. Wow.
I wonder if that's actually Ray Fiennes under there.
No, I doubt it.
Oh.
Oh yeah, maybe for insurance purposes they might not have let him.
That's definitely a professional under there doing that juice.
How's that?
I guess the plug didn't have to be a problem.
I guess not.
Fingers. Approach.
Guess that'll make you a believer, right?
Ah, the fingers of my right hand. Your dark radiance blackens even sunlight. Kneel. Not you, my son. You must stand.
Jimmy Crystal's like, yeah.
My time is eternal, but your time with me is short.
He's like, what is happening?
But before we leave, do you have any specific instruction for us?
I do. I command you to continue with your infernal mission.
Continue skinning and disemboweling the mewling souls of your kingdom. Defiling their bodies, making their agony into sacrament, making their screams echo into the skies.
I don't think it's gonna be down for that.
Yes.
Oh, you see the pain. in
And
his
what
eyes.
other commandments do you have?
Oh no, don't not against Spike.
That the fingers must always obey you, my son.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your son, without any question or doubt, submit always and immediately to my will, without any trace of pause.
Oh, God.
And what is your final commandment, my king?
Please not against Spike. No, don't. Don't.
You are to grow the number of your fingers.
Grow the fingers from a fist into 2 fists, and then 1,000, so that no community in Hell's kingdom.
Oh.
Father, we hear you and shall obey.
You see his eyes. Please tell me you recognize him.
Dude, you ain't gonna have no other shot than this, Spike. Take off your shoe.
I know.
You help me find peace for my mom, please. Please recognize him. Thank God. Okay.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
Wait.
You must take all but this one.
Spike.
Oh, buddy. Please just take him.
I have one more command.
Yes.
One more
Here we
command.
go.
No, Father, I don't think so. Continue our work, grow stronger.
The recap is too obvious,
must
buddy.
leave
Slow down.
Leave this one with me.
I require a sacrifice.
A sacrifice? Of whom?
You remember the church, my only son?
Yes.
Then you remember Christ, God's only son. And you know that in order for God's only son to ascend and take his place by his Father's side, Christ was first required to be crucified.
Ooh, yeah, she's like, I'm down.
You are my only son, Jimmy. I am your God.
Live by the sword.
I require the same.
Oh my God, I love this writing.
You require me to be crucified.
Yes,
Yeah, he's gonna bang me into that cross.
they are.
Yeah, use your own disciples against you,
That's
mofo.
amazing.
You properly turn the tables around on me. Slow down, Jimmy Ink.
Oh God.
Oh, no!
No!
Damn it.
Samson, kills him.
Oh, no.
What the fuck is going on?
Dang it.
Also, that also implies that he just lied to them.
Who's the devil?
I am Jimmy. Now commandeer this treacherous.
Oh God. Oh God.
Whoa!
No! Jimmy, don't do it.
Oh!
She's too good. She's the best of them.
She's getting to work.
Oh, you got stabbed? Yes!
Whoa, look at that.
As you should!
There you go, Spiky.
Hell yeah!
That's why his name's Spike.
You spiked him.
Yeah!
There we go, girl.
Take those freaking
That
wigs
was
off now.
So
How's
satisfying.
that?
That's right. You tell him.
Did
you
we kill him? We need to kill him.
I know. I don't know why she wouldn't just me and not stop, but hey.
No, don't kill Kelson.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, Spike.
No.
You two know each other.
Yes, they do.
Nothing is, no one is. That's just us.
Take that wig off, girl.
You put on a good show.
Thank you.
I don't mean to make your night any worse, but I don't think you're going to survive that.
I know.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just let me leave? We were going, and you would have been all right.
Suddenly, I saw it was you behind the mask.
Yeah.
I think you suffered enough.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Poor little dude has.
Old Nick or not, there's still one last thing I could do for you. Obey that last command.
Yeah. Where is he? Where is he?
Crucifixion.
Take that wig off, girl.
Spike, is it?
You're really...
Kelly.
Kelly.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
There she goes. Yeah.
Oh, crucified him.
Upside down.
Upside down.
love it.
Like the cross
Yep.
that he wore.
I love it.
Nah, not for. I'm glad he's like this. Oh,
Not for him. I don't care. I just mean for
In
anybody.
general,
Hanging
yeah.
upside down, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, because the blood rushes to your head.
I can't hear his voice anymore.
Yeah, really.
Why can't I hear his voice?
Oh.
There's Samson, baby.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Dude, you killed his best friend. Prepare to
Take a look
die.
at those eyes. Oh, the horns.
Whoa.
He's still hallucinating.
Holy shit.
Oh, God, as he says.
That was quite an image. Oh, my buddy.
Kelson,
What?
Yes.
Oh.
thank you.
Oh.
Wow.
Memento mori.
Memento mori. Remember the dead. If he would have been alive too. Ugh.
Damn.
Wow. Oh.
What now?
Yeah. Oh, is he gonna bury him?
Father!
Oh, God.
Why have you forsaken me?
Quote right out of the Bible.
Father.
We get a jump scare of infected. That'd be awesome.
Yep, sure enough. Sure enough.
I was only prepared for that because I just said it. I think the composer prepared us for that too because there was no music.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that the family that they took out earlier, right?
Within a generation, they had recovered into economies that had stripped most of their victims.
Oh!
What?
Holy shit.
What?
What?
Hey, let's go. I had no idea he was back in this one.
And that was fair?
It's better than fair. It's desirable. Why help your defeated enemy? The enforced bankruptcy of the enemy after World War I
Oh my God.
was the reason for World War II. 48, Churchill.
Tell her about Oppenheimer.
Those who forget history are doomed to repeat it.
Yes, very good.
Mm.
I'm just saying that if that were to come up in the exam tomorrow, you might get marked higher if you use the Weimar Republic as a reference.
If it comes up in the exam. Dad, you're setting the exam.
Why are you all still in the mainland?
Remember what to do.
Yeah.
Nice.
Shit, and I gotta go back and watch that OG.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, shit.
What is it?
They're chasing someone.
Oh, is that Spike?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, setting us up for the next movie?
Oh, my God.
Dad, do we help
This is
them?
the original.
Comes together.
The original music.
Of course we do.
Wow.
Let's go.
Oh, my God.
Let's go.
That's awesome.
He knows how to help them because he survived.
We got to see if there's a mid
Written
or
by Alex
post.
Garland again. And
Oh, my God.
Of course, I should have checked this before. Oh, Killian's the executive producer. I did not know that.
He is? He's the EP? All right.
no, I don't think there would be a post credit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I guess that
no.
ending scene was the mid and post put together.
Holy chunk. That was freaking wild, guys. If you're listening to us on Apple or Spotify, give us a 5-star rating. If you are on the YouTubes, I'm just going to check the sound. You can like, comment, subscribe. Yes, it's okay. Okay. When you do, ring the bell, ring the bell. Thank you to Prep for helping edit down these highlights. Super appreciate them. Also, if you're not on Patreon, that is how you can get 15% off all rejectnationshop.com gear. But also,
15?
that's how you get to send us questions on anything that we're watching, including maybe this movie. Do we have questions? We'll see. But let's go to one of you two first. So you give me your thoughts on the movie. Go.
I loved it. I think this is honestly, I've watched a few horror franchises on this channel, and this is one of the more consistent and awesome franchises. And I also love how different each film is as well. But incredible performance from Ray Fiennes. He was amazing. I love how complex he is, and I love how you can feel how everyone's very isolated, obviously, in a world like this, but especially him. He's by himself. And then I love the angle they take in this. I think Aaron said it best, but I really have not seen in a zombie, whether it's a TV show or a movie or even a video game that I can think of, where you have an angle of not only trying to cure the, the infected, but taking that angle too of befriending like that. And it really was very heartfelt and genuine, and I really cared about that. Was probably my favorite thing to see in the movie. As much as I grew to care for Spike in the last film, and he was my favorite character in the last film, and I loved him in this one too. That was probably my favorite thing in this film. I thought, is it Jimmy, or what's the actor's
Jack
name?
O'Connell.
Jack O'Connell, thank you.
Jack O'Connell.
Who plays Prime
Carl
Jimmy.
Connor, I think.
Yeah, who plays Prime Jimmy. He's an incredible actor. He is so good at playing sadistic, evil villains in films. And perspective-wise, I can understand why he would come. This is a cautionary tale of what can happen when you are also isolated to a point. And we saw what happened in the beginning of the first film. And when I say cautionary tale as well, what could have happened to Spike. Granted, he went out on his own, and this could have happened to him. He could have turned into Prime Jimmy. Thankfully, he's never, hopefully, going to. So, but yeah, Jack O'Connell, from Sinners to this. He's one of my favorite villains to watch on screen. He's just an incredible actor. He's so versatile. But I want to hear from Aaron. What did you think?
Yeah, man, I absolutely love this movie. I think it's wild how much intention and vision they started this revitalization of the franchise with. You know, Alex Garland wrote the first one, he wrote this one, but directorially very different between the first 28 years later and then Bone Temple. And I feel like it really served this story in a way that was, I don't know, but beneficial to, you know, the type of story it was, because it's weird, because I said it during the reaction, I don't know how you would describe this in like a bite-sized kind of plot, because it's very unconventional. You know, I feel like a lot of the stories that we watch are some variations of, you know, things we've seen in different things, and, you know, there's these different archetypes, but I can't think of one that this particularly falls under. This is, in a weird way, feels more, I mean this in a good way, feels like the continuation of a series more so than it does a movie. But it's formatted like a movie because of the arcs that we experience and go through. The performances were fantastic from start to finish. You know, Ray Fiennes really stepped up in this one. He was great in the last one, the little bit we got to see. And they don't tell you too much about him in this movie, but it's a lot of the storytelling with him is subtextual, or it's visual. You know, you don't get a lot of exposition as to what has happened with these people, and you don't really need it either. I feel like the way that they were able to showcase how sadistic. Thank you. I know words. How sadistic the Jimmies were, and, you know, you see that they formulated this sense of community, but it's through, you know, nefariousness and Satanism, and how his own lust for power kind of was his undoing, how Jimmy's undoing, because he ran into someone like Dr. Kelson, who is, in spite of the, you know, the visual atmosphere he surrounds himself with, is someone who has a big heart, is someone who cares and who loves and who wants better for people. And that shows most with the main story with him and Samson. You know, he took the time to invest in this guy who other people would be like, just run for the hills. But he's like, no, I'm going to sit with you. And they form a relationship over time. And eventually he heals him. And now he seems like he's going to be a character going forward in the next movie, which I hope that we get soon, because I didn't even know that Bone Temple was coming out as soon as it did after we watched the first one.
I didn't either.
So I imagine in some form they either shot them really close together or shot all the movies back to back, which I hope is the case, because I really would like another one soon.
Please.
But yeah, I've talked long enough. Tara, how you feeling?
Yeah, so I agree with what they said. I think the main thing that I took from this movie is that in the lines that we remember when Dr. Ian says, "Nothing is, no one is, it's just us." And we cut to not only Spike goes off with just him and now Kelly, we also cut to our OG with in him seeing you know, Spike and her, and do we help them? Of course we do. Why? Because it's just us. It's a statement piece about, like, even when the world, to me, is burning down, you're almost left with nothing. You get stuck in a group of Jimmies, and all you have is just us. Meaning, how can you find the humanity in the people that you are surrounded by to help you get to the place where it's like, none of this wackadoo stuff, it doesn't matter, because it really does just come down to just us. And I really liked that. That, like, super stuck with me. And I think that's why when we cut to our original OG, you know, Killian, you're like, that they're giving you the exact example of, like, it's just us. And yes, we're going to do the right thing. Let's get to the questions. First off, Captain Fernandez. The Bone Temple Samson story was the first time I ever seriously considered how the virus had stripped the humanity from the infected. Before, they were just fast, scary zombies to me. Did you guys stop and think about the impact the rage virus had on its victims prior to this movie?
I had not really thought about it too deeply. I was more thinking just about the survivors and the humanity and just how, we had to survive. So I wasn't really thinking about it from the infected side. So I'm glad that we didn't rinse and repeat and we explored it from a different perspective. And I think one of the most heartbreaking things about this film too is, when Dr. Ian Kelson died, kind of like the possibility of a cure. I know he said that he was running out of the, the morphine, and he only had enough supply for 2 more weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder if he could have construed to be able, because he was dealing with the psychosis. That's what he was. He said he was working on with Samson. But I wonder if he could have come up with something to deal with this on a large scale, even though supplies were really low. But I think that's also a tragic thing for this, as well as not only the character that we grew invested in, but that's why I said I love this angle that they played at, because I had not even thought about it. So
yeah, I thought it was a very interesting take that this wasn't a all-consuming thing, but the virus itself, or the primary thing of it, was something that was a physical ailment. And previously we perceived it to be obviously all-encompassing, mind, body, everything. That person was gone. And we've seen variations of it was like this Nicholas Hoult movie that came out years ago where he was a zombie, but he still had like some semblance of consciousness. But I feel like this version of it was unique in the sense that it treated the rabidness of zombies as a form of psychosis, and he didn't treat the virus itself, but he treated that psychosis, and the psychosis is what causes them to be so rampant for other people and for going after any and everything that's moving, essentially. So I feel like that was an extremely unique take that I hadn't considered before, and I feel like we've seen things play with the possibility of a cure, but the possibility of people being immune, but consciousness reversion while still technically remaining infected is something that is unique that I haven't seen too much of. What about you, Tara?
Yeah, it's a very close metaphor to like dementia, Alzheimer's. When you look at it, your brain is inflamed. You're still there underneath. There's a lot of people who don't know how to I guess communicate with people in the way, or even think about. It's sort of like, oh, that person is, I don't think everybody treats but it's almost as if that person is dead to them in a way, because they've lost the way to communicate. Right. And I think this was a really good example of that. No, we hadn't, I mean, at least I had not thought about, when you look at a zombie movie, you're like, rage virus, they start barfing blood. I don't want it. Now they've turned, they're going to eat people. You don't think about the really the true impact of like the victims. You're like, well, that frickin' sucks, right? Especially if it's a family or something. Like the dad turns and the kid's still alive. That sucks. But I think this movie obviously is the first time that I think they've really dug deep in that, and I think made a really close tie to not only just the zombie life, but I think it has a metaphor and ties to a lot of other things, not just psychosis. Okay, J. Dell, with Samson being able to speak and seemingly retain fragments of who he was before infection, thanks to Ian, do you think that changes everything about what the rage virus actually does? And now that Ian is dead, what does that mean moving forward? Are we heading toward evolution or something even more dangerous? You guys think?
Yeah, I think that there's a possibility that, that the option of a cure or something to that effect is possible, because if you remember at the beginning of the first movie, it's only like England that's in quarantine. The rest of the world is fine. Like we saw the soldier with his phone showing like the Spike, his girlfriend. So I feel like if Samson can communicate somehow with somebody connected to the outside world, that if they can treat the psychosis, if he was like fully conscious of when Kelson was telling him that, then that's a new angle and approach that the outside world can take to then affect the inside of where England is. So I don't know. That to me is an optimist. I hope that is something that can happen, but I feel like you run the possibility of diffusing some of the tension if you take it out too early. So maybe this is something we work towards. But yeah, I think it's a very interesting direction for the movies.
Right. Well, now that Samson is still alive, I know I just said possibly with Dr. Ian Kelson dying, it could die with him because he's the one who came up with it. But I mean, if they see with what has happened with Samson, there is a possibility that, they, as you said, that Spike could get it out to someone and they let him know, and then some other doctor somewhere could come up with it. It's not impossible, but yeah, that was one of the more fascinating things too throughout the film is watching Samson evolve, whether it was, but visually, through the clothing or actually eating blackberries, and then actually seeing that visual cue of going to the past and watching that. So I'd love to see more stuff like that evolve throughout into the next film, of watching like more infected go through their evolution, whether it be something, whether they are actually healing, going through like something like that, or something more dangerous, like what J. Dell was saying. But we'll have to see.
Yeah, I think, J. Dell, something more dangerous would be that we obviously are getting to a point here, and where you're hiding in plain sight, meaning you can operate as a human and get as close to who I would be versus who Samson would be, but now he has these drugs and is like could switch on a dime, right? And that would be the more dangerous situation. It would be, how do we mark them as like, well, be careful with this person because he's on a lot of meds, and if he forgets one day, he might want to turn back to eating people. Like, I don't know how that world would work. It would take a lot of work, but that in my brain, when you ask even more dangerous, I'm like, that's how I would see it would be more dangerous. Resident Z, I was originally hesitant about the movie after hearing it was divisive, but I ended up enjoying it. Here's a fun question for you guys. If you were originally spared by Jimmy and his fingers and you had to choose who to fight, who would you pick and why? I think I'd go for the craziest person. Hope I can out-crazy them.
Are we just asking like person here or just person in
anywhere?
The person I would pick,
because he's going craziest person. We assume that what we saw in the movie, like, oh, you're going to go for the girl who looks weak, who looks
you
small,
go for the weakest
tiny
person, right?
So
I mean, I'm the worst fighter
just
ever.
Out of the real rejects, who are you going to fight? Let's just do it that way. No one's gonna pick Aaron.
Aaron's a teddy bear. He's so nice, though.
So you're picking me?
Yeah, I would pick you because I would lose so quickly, and it would be over so quickly for me. So
You would kill him out of pity, like quickly. You'd be like, I don't want him to suffer.
Sure,
He's
I'll
my
just-
roomie.
Yeah.
I'm picking.
Then Aaron's like, what about the rent? Damn it! I can't do this.
Wait, who would you pick?
I'm picking Andrew.
Well, you're picking each other.
Everyone would pick me. It's an
They
easy
picked
fight.
each
Pick the weak one.
They picked each other.
That's what bromance is.
Okay. Hold on. Let me think.
Just pick me. This is easy.
No.
Who would you want to fight? You know what?
No,
Who would
I
you wanna fight
think
the
I'm
least?
gonna. Or who would I want to fight the least?
Yeah.
Like, we can't have a cat fight. Like, me and Roxy, we're not going to fight. We can't be doing that to the she-jacks. We can't be doing that. So, like, here's the thing. The person that I can go the hardest with in regards to, like, self-deprecating humor and really just bury him deep is Greg. And Greg does the same to me. You guys know, when we are in a reaction together, that's just how a relationship is. We make jokes against each other. So I feel like if we really wanted to make some money on a fight, it would be me and Greg.
That'd be entertaining. Who would be the How about this? Who'd be the craziest infected of us?
I don't know. I think we'd all be crazy in our
Pretty
own
cuckoo,
right.
yeah.
I think
Pretty
we're
nutty.
all a little bit nuts, right? Okay, Rev says, what's up, rejects? I hope all three of you are doing well. I know the 28 Days Later likes to use the term infected instead of zombie, but my question is this. How long do you think you would last in a zombie apocalypse? Where would you go? I'm personally bunkering down at a Costco, says Rev. Thanks for the good times.
I'd give myself 5 to 10 minutes. I know Tara would back me on that. But where would I go?
Yeah, where would you go?
I would try to find a bunker or something like that. I think that'd be the safest place. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wherever Dr. Ian Kelson is where I would go.
Okay, I like
That'd
that.
be a smart choice.
What about you? Hey, dog, where are you going? How long do you last, first off?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm not very fast, so I don't know if I'd last long.
Yeah.
Find a gun shop.
But a gun shop would be good. Maybe a small town. Or you know what? Frick. Because I was thinking a cruise ship, but like there might be infected up in there. Yeah.
You have to inspect it first, I guess.
Yeah.
X-ray
maybe not.
goggles.
I kind of, you stole my answer. I was going to say bunker too, but I feel like that's
We'll
like
share the
easiest
bunker
one.
together.
We can
We
share the
really-
bunker.
Okay. I would last obviously many, many years, and I would go to, I love Costco, but I would go to Disneyland, okay? So here's the thing.
Ooh.
They have so many snacks there and so many food choices.
And so many zombies.
Like, I can also be riding a ride and killing them, A-Dog. I'm trying to also have fun while I'm out here,
All right.
okay? So I'm going to stick with Disneyland.
It's like Zombie Land.
Where would be your kill spot?
My kill spot to kill them?
Yeah.
No, I think I would take them in the aerial ride because it's slow. And if I can get them just to like maybe enjoy the ride, then I would hide in the water where Ariel and Prince Eric are kissing and it's like, sha la 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 la, kiss the girl. And then I would hop out and just slice their heads off because they're being full well entertained in this ride and it slows them down.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
so you're welcome. I know you thought she's not going anywhere with that. And then he decided to ask a question, and I doubled down.
right.
Jay Dell has some trivia. He says the Bone Temple is expanding the rage virus mythology beyond pure mindlessness aggression, with the director, Danny Boyle, hinting that this chapter explores how time has altered both the infected and the psychology of survivors, setting up deeper moral questions for the trilogy's future.
That's a good.
I like
one.
that.
Yeah, how do you guys
that.
feel about that? What he said? Any thoughts on that?
No, I think that's a great point. It makes sense. I mean, 28 years later, right? Because all the films before this, we only had days and weeks, so that makes a lot of sense. And I like seeing the evolution of the characters, and I can't wait to see how far what they explore too with the infected when it comes to the next film. I'm also excited to see what we're gonna see as well when it comes to joining forces with Cillian Murphy and his daughter.
Totally.
And I'm hoping, I said this earlier in the film as well, I'm hoping we get to see Aaron Taylor Johnson back because I really...
We will.
Yeah.
We will.
So I'd like to see that because I like when they reuse characters that we've seen from previous films and bring them back with newer characters that we've grown to like. So it's a deep respect for what came before it while infusing it with the new characters that we've grown to love. So
Yeah.
I think that would be fascinating. But yeah, I think what they've done with the last two films has really been incredible. Seriously.
Yeah, it has. What about you, A-Dog?
Real quick, something you said, like, I think a couple questions ago. I don't know how long he's gonna last. I mean, maybe Samson he took the psychosis stuff. Maybe that was like a permanent cure because he got bit up by a bunch of zombies and you know he seemed fine. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be able to retake things to help with that. But you know, and to speak to this question, they did kind of talk about both the psychology of the survivors and how time affects the infected because we saw Samson as a little boy talking to the attendant, and then we saw him as an adult talking to the attendant.
Right.
And then when Kelson was talking to Jimmy, he was like, I don't really remember much, even though he has these pictures. He just remembers small bits and pieces. So it is interesting how time has affected both sides of the people that are still left in this world, or at least within this island. But I'm curious to see how they kind of further expand that mythology when it comes to, you know, how time is perceived by infected and people.
Yeah, I'm with you. That's what makes me think it's like of a really strong tie to like dementia, Alzheimer's, which I don't think they're necessarily. They're probably thinking that a little bit in this movie, but not. It's not the main focus.
Yeah.
But I am pulling from that because that is. It can get lonely and isolating, and you're only remembering fragments of time, and that's pulling us more into like us looking at it humanely of like the infected, which is not a thing that zombie movies do. So, cheers to Danny Boyle for that, and I do think setting up the deeper moral questions, like for the future, is that the line that I already said sticks with me. It's just us, and the deeper moral of that is, you know, killing, running off, and do we help them? Of course we do. And here we go. Whether or not it means we may lose our life doing it, hopefully, obviously not. They're they're somewhat built for this. He's been around for a minute, but I do really like that. I'm excited for more. I think that's it. Unless you guys have any last thoughts,
one more
go
thing.
ahead.
I wonder if now that Samson's a little more conscious and aware, I wonder if they're going to explore too with his daughter being in that town. They're going to explore that a little bit too, like that he gets to meet her and that kind of thing, or are they just going to stay away from that? Now that if Aaron Taylor Johnson is going to come back, is he raising her? What are we going to do with all that, right?
Yeah,
So I'm curious about all that. So
Yeah, this make me want to go back to watch the original, and maybe we'll get the characters from 28 Weeks Later as well.
Yeah, I'm going to, before we get into the next one, I think I'm just going to rewatch all of them.
That's a good idea.
Probably a good idea. We need to do a full-on rewatch. We love you guys. Make sure you leave all the cool comments. Be nice, be cool, be kind. We will see you on the next one.